and Henry raced away like the wind. Percy steamed slowly forward.
Hello? Mr. Monster? Is that you?
Suddenly, the croaking and the creaking stopped.
Who's calling me a monster?
Percy peered into the fog. With a croak and a creak, Diesel oiled towards him. Percy was surprised.
Diesel! I thought perhaps you were the monster of Brendam. But maybe it's just that your axles need oiling.
Diesel spluttered.
Out of my way, you silly Steamy!
Percy wobbled and wheeshed. Then he whooshed. All the way back to Brendam Docks. Percy peered up to Cranky.
Did you find him then? The monster of Brendam?
No, I didn't.
Cranky cranked.
I told you there was no such thing.
You're right, Cranky. I didn't find the monster. I made Edward bash buffers with Brocky, Butch to drop Toby's poles, Henry to huff away scared, and Diesel to be very cross. I am a very silly Steamy.
Then Percy gasped.
I was so busy finding the monster, I didn't go back to help my friends.
First, Percy found Rocky and Edward.
I have to deliver the coal to Brendam, but I don't want to meet the monster.
Don't worry, Edward. There is no monster. Follow me.
Then he found Toby.
I have to deliver these poles to Brendam, but I don't want to meet the monster.
Don't worry, Toby. There is no monster. Follow me.
Percy, Edward, and Toby puffed into the docks. Then they saw Henry. Henry was whooshing and wheeshing with worry.
There he is.
It's tall, like a tower.
It turns and it twists. It croaks and it creaks.
The monster of Brendam!
Then, out of the fog, the monster spoke.
Where have you been, you silly Steamy? The tables and chairs are waiting.
Cranky!
Just then, Salty rolled back.
That's right, me hearties. Cranky, our very own monster of Brendam.
And everyone laughed, except Cranky, who cranked.
Yes, everything's fine here, Mr. Edwards. No, I haven't touched the signals. Yes, I was just going to write a postcard to Mrs. Featherstone. Right, I'll see you later. Goodbye, Mr. Edwards. Dear Mrs. Featherstone. Oh, hello there. I was just writing a postcard. I like to use the time between trains to reply to some of the people who write in to the railway. I've chosen this postcard of Knapford Station for Mrs. Featherstone. She wrote in saying she was a bit worried about making her way round such a big station, so I thought I'd reassure her. Dear Mrs. Featherstone, Knapford is indeed quite a big station, one of the biggest on the island of Sodor. But it's not so difficult to find your way around. There may be 6 tracks and 5 platforms, but each platform has a number above it, so you'll easily find the one where your train will come in. If you're catching a train pulled by a big engine like Gordon, one of the smaller engines will usually fetch his coaches for him. You'll need a ticket to get on the train, of course. Once you have one, you just get on board and let the engine take you where you want to go. Knapford